All right, welcome to Trends on Thursdays, where I tell you about the trends I discussed with my clients this week. This week I'll talk about promo opportunities, boomers on YouTube, Facebook discrimination, and HIPAA skills. And hopefully the weather won't disrupt us too much. First up, Kroger is working on getting rid of single-use plastic bags. While this is certainly excellent for the planet, seeing single-use plastic bags are one of the biggest environmental problems around. I would guess it's only the beginning, as other companies will follow suit. In Europe, you'll basically get ugly looks for not using reusable bags, and maybe we'll get there too. Anyways, it also means your company could have an opportunity to provide some nice reusable tote bags to your customers, your logo included, and turn them into little walking billboards at the grocery store. I know they don't always get the credit they deserve, so let me say it right here: for the right business in the right market, promotional products still work. But that doesn't apply to all the ancient ways of marketing, so don't come rolling up in here with the yellow pages next week. Next up, YouTube. Watch out, the baby boomers are coming. People over the age of 55 aren't exactly what we think about when we talk about YouTube, but according to Google, who of course owns YouTube, that audience is growing quickly. 1 in 3 baby boomers is on YouTube to learn something, 68% want to be entertained, and ultimately they get the same benefit out of YouTube as everyone else. It fits in our schedule no matter how little or how much time we have. Now, remember, there is about 10,000 boomers that retire every single day, so they have more time than ever. Presumably money to spend, and so all you have to do is get them there. They're not as tech savvy as all the other generations, but they're also more likely to be persuaded by online ads, seeing they're 6 times as likely to share fake news. If you're in the business of selling things to boomers, from insurance to investments to, I don't know, Neil Diamond tickets, kidding, but seriously, YouTube ads are getting more interesting by the day. Next up, HUD is accusing Facebook of creating housing discrimination. The big picture is that, at least in housing and a few other sectors like employment, I am not allowed to exclude certain protected groups. The original groups were race, religion, sex, color, and national origin, and later on handicap and familial status were added. From a Facebook or marketer perspective, of course, the problem is that I could have an ad that women respond to really well. Therefore, Facebook starts showing it to mostly women because they respond well. In the process, we're committing housing discrimination. So let's assume that it's not being done for any sinister reason. It's still a problem. So we'll have to see if Facebook can dial down the algorithm for certain types of ads. And they're usually good at recognizing what I'm advertising. I just ran a few ads for a political candidate the other day, and Facebook required me immediately to add the political ads disclaimer because they knew what I was doing. Most of us don't want to separate people for any other reason than interested and not interested, or potential buyer or not. But we need to think about, when we're not selling but offering opportunities, how that might impact people. One more, since I was talking about baby boomers a minute ago, they also love Alexa. Alexa doesn't have to rely on pushing buttons, and you can just basically ask for what you need. Matter of fact, Jennifer's 90-year-old grandmother has an Alexa, and it seems to be working fine for her. And since there's little friction, it certainly makes perfect sense to interact with, let's say, your healthcare provider. No surprise, Amazon is right on top of that, and the first set of HIPAA compliant skills, which is what you call an app that runs on the Alexa platform, are rolling out, and I think there's many more to come. If your customers are baby boomers, Alexa is yet another opportunity to interact with them, whether it's calling off information, sending reminders or notifications. You should think about it. And building an Alexa skill is not nearly as difficult as you might imagine. I'm part of the Amazon developer program, and the possibilities are fascinating. The question is just, what do you want to do, and when are you ready to jump on the bandwagon? Well, that's it for this week with Trends on Thursdays. I hope you will share this with somebody who will benefit from it. I'll be back next week. I'm Tobias Wilhelm.